So, we are live once again, and this time with a response video to somebody. Okay, I'm gonna cut the crap on that. I know who this is. I know who I'm responding to. Code. To my face in the to my face in the mirror. No, I'm not kidding. So, this is a response video. I personally do not know how it's gonna go, so I'm gonna take a couple things of shrimp here, as you can see. Shrimpy. Oh yeah. Mm. So shrimpified. So mm. So shrimpifying. And here, oh yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Very what's the word? Yeah. Now for my nose to talk back to me. And sorry. Now for my chocolate coffee to go down after the shrimp. How the shrimp can go. Ah! What in the blazes is this? Okay. If anyone wants a food eating video, I'll do it. I'll do it for you. Anyway. Oh, hit a little warning here. And let's get right into this. This cat, this very Kat Blackish response video. And no, I hope I'm not belching like that all the way through this response thing. Anyway, hello YouTube. How are you? And there's a top chat, and there's a live chat on the side of this, so you can give your comments or your whatever, support or a love to my channel. You can send me anything you want. Yes. So again, I lost my train of thought. Oh, it just came back. Okay. Anyway, forget about my train of thought here. Since this is a response video, that is, now I'm not saying other people aren't going to see this thing, but it is actually for Kat Blaque, or Kat Blaque, and she I think that's what Kat would prefer. I think that's what she would prefer to be named. But I think, yeah. Anyway, I know I've been talking a lot about transgender women, folk, and it would appear that I'm getting away from my own original content. But this just seems like, but I just want to do at least one response video to somebody if I don't do it again anytime soon here. Pardon me, I'm sounding like an alien here. Yeah. How's it going? Okay. I did not mean for that to happen. Actually, I did. But long story, yeah. So I think, no, here. Like what I've seen so far of Kat's stuff in like YouTube, like I'm not, let's get one thing straight here. I am not a YouTube hacker, okay? I am not anything of that sort. I just want to be able to, I just want to like send, I just want to like, personally, I don't know how anyone's gonna think of, personally, I don't know how people are gonna take this video, this response video. I don't even know how Kat's gonna take it, but I'm going to go for it because the whole idea is that I don't have an idea how this is gonna go. I just know that this is a response video. and I don't really want to I don't really want to talk bad about Kat at all. And I and, and I know I couldn't talk bad about her because it's just not my thing. I am always I I am always struggling to make I am always struggling to keep myself high. I am always struggling, okay, to to um to be uh more and more sensitive, and I am sensitive. It's just that sometimes I forget, and I get very insensitive, like really fast, So like I am struggling, and to be more and more sensitive, um, and I am actually like I'm very sensitive. I'm very ridiculously sensitive to like a lot of stuff. Uh, uh times two. I'm ridiculously sensitive to almost everything. Um, almost everything. Because if I came across as mad in other videos, I like I'm not mad. I just you know the, but anyway, I I want to talk about Kat since this is a response video of the Kat Blaque kind, or Catherine. Kat, I might as well say Kat because I don't want to do anything to like I've already done something a month ago, and I'm not going to do something else again in that same way or context. But I do want to talk good about her, like I like her, I like what she does. I'm enjoying all of the content that Kat makes, and it's not, and this is not just another guy saying this. This is me saying this. I love I I I love art. I'm extremely I'm very hardworking at what I do here in my channel. And I guess in general I'm hardworking too. Um, I don't really have a job at all. I more like have a job to keep my YouTube channel. Uh, I don't have you know I mean I don't have a paid job, but I do have a job in general. Uh, tending to my YouTube channel here. Brains World without any study limit. Brains World channel. Um, and like I said, I do not know how this is gonna go. I don't know if anyone's gonna like this video, but I want to be dead honest about this. I like honesty. Apparently, is my thing in my channel. Okay, like if I'm not honest about what I'm doing, then it just won't be done. It will not be done because if it's not honest and it's not fun and thought and it's not fun and it's not quote unquote um, really amazing topics that I can come up with, and like I can't stand that YouTube channels that have nothing thoughtful in there. You know, like I've never seen it before. Like I don't like not being honest. Okay, like I'm honest with every single video in my YouTube channel here. I'm honest about who I like in YouTube. I'm honest about who I am. I, I'm honest that no one outside of Down syndrome uh, wants to date any. Well, I mean, Down syndrome's not that popular for someone to be attracted to of the opposite sex line. I, I've you know, like I mean, I've had some girlfriends, but but if I can be honest on that little statement, I, I I've had girlfriends that tried, but uh but they you know at the end of the day basically failed to to I mean they for the most part they looked past my Down syndrome part, the Down syndrome part of me, but they did they did, but I but along the line I just decided that no one likes me because I'm very sensitive about my name, my initials. I'm very sensitive about me having Down syndrome. I'm very sensitive about being heterosexual. I'm very sensitive on who would want me as a girlfriend or a boyfriend, a mate. I'm very sensitive in who would want to date me. Generally, because I had Down syndrome, and I I try to really, I don't know. It's not my best trait, you know. Like it's not my best suit. Um, I'm emotional. Like Down syndrome is not my quote unquote best suit. So so I just assumed to leave that part away. So I just assumed to like not tell anybody that I have Down syndrome. But because it's way too, you know, like it's way too like I don't want to make it sound like this is another person's video on YouTube. You know, it's just that I have a lot of opinions on. It's just that I don't want this to make sound or make look that this is someone else's video in YouTube. You know, it, it is because it's not. It's my own video in my own YouTube channel. Pardon me. I guess I would. Yeah. Send some water up there into my brain there, or at least steam open my nostrils. Um. 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 But no. But yeah. Like I mean, and think about it. Like how 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 many women are lined up at my front door and said, "Hey, I like you. I think you're great. I want to be your girlfriend. Right? I want to be your mate, your girlfriend, your friend, like, or your best friend, or your best girl. Like, or your girl in general. Like, no, no one does that. I like there isn't like 145,000 women up there that are looking for a guy like me. I a sugary thought. As wonderful as that thought might be, there isn't. There is. Uh, there isn't. You know, as great as that would be, having 145,000 women knocking down the the door of this house. Sorry, the door of my home here. Sorry, the door of the front door of mine, and they all want me. Not because I had Down syndrome, but because I am a guy that to them doesn't have Down syndrome. Like, like how, like it's not that there isn't someone out there for me. It's just that I have not met my Miss Right yet. You know, I haven't met Mrs. Right. I have not met Miss Right yet, and I mean the only thing those two have Miss Right is, well, I'm not gonna say it, but I mean I might as well. Um, I just don't. It, I just don't feel like I deserve love. You know, um, because I I have been rejected, and I got my heart broken uh, uh, 9 times, and I'm not getting my heart broken for the 10th time. Um, well, I mean not really the 10th time. Well, like it's been broken 9 times already. You know, I'm surprised there's a heart left in there, but like you know, I'm through with the crying bit, you know, and it's not that I can't cry. It's just that I'm through with it, with that part. You, you know, reaching out to somebody and I don't like like unless like unless they learn along the way that, oh, he must have Down syndrome, or oh, he must be, you know, unless they learn along the way that I do have Down syndrome. I'd rather not let anyone know that I have Down syndrome because you, because I've been rejected. You know, I've had rejection in like I've gone to dances that weren't really dances; they were just there for the pizza, and I got and I've done every Down syndrome thing you could think of. You know, special needs, special peculiar needs for sports, uh, track and field, bowling, uh, getting together and eat pizza. Uh, sorry about that. My nose was talking back to me. Come on, nose, be quiet. Um, I can't do a response video. Um, but like, yeah, you know, like I've been rejected. more because, like, I think it's more of a Down syndrome thing. Uh, I mean, it may not, but to me, it's like, to me personally, I've never been comfortable in, in the in the Down syndrome community. I've been comfortable. I mean, there was a time I was too comfortable, and I just didn't know what I was doing. I mean, there was a time I was too comfortable in that in um the Down syndrome community. I was way too comfortable. I did not realize that, like, what the hell am I doing over here? You know, I should be out there reaching out to people, being like a mainstream person with, you know, like, I mean, I don't give a crap about having them. Like, if people took a look at me and said, that isn't, yeah, that's a great, this is a good looking man. Or, hey, there's a good looking man there. That's one good looking man. Instead of, that's one good looking man. Oh, wait a minute, he has Down syndrome. Hmm. Well, he's a good looking man, but he's got this Down syndrome exterior. You know, like, I haven't had any problems with that yet, but it's just my ghost. You know, it's just like in the back of my head. That's what I think. That's what I like in the back of my head, and in the side of my head too. I guess. Um, that's what I'm kind of thinking, feeling. You know, like, oh, he's a good looking man. Like, hey, he's a good looking man. Oh, he has Down syndrome. Why was I not informed with this? Like, what's going on? You know, like, that's what I'm feeling in my head here when, like, I mean, that is the wrong feeling to have because I know people don't do that. Uh, like, in my like I know that's the wrong feeling to have, but let's be honest. Okay, let's be honest. Unless the woman has Down syndrome, and, like, I mean, let's be honest, right? Unless the girl of my dreams has, like, can I be honest? Because I don't hate anybody. I find it very hard to hate anybody. I don't hate. I do not hate anybody. I just, you know, apparently, like, I got it together. You know, I've got it together. I don't need to figure me out when I get a girlfriend. It's just that like, you know, yeah. Um, but I want to let you. But I want you guys, like, anybody on YouTube, to let me know uh, if they like this video or not. Uh, and and like, so on and so on. Um, I mean, this is a very Kat Blaque ish response video, and I it, it's just that I don't want, and like I just don't want people. I just don't want people, you know, seeking me out. Like, oh, he's the guy with Down syndrome. He's the guy we gotta, he's the guy that we should ignore. Or, oh, hi, hello, uh, how can I talk to you? Like, you had Down syndrome. How can I talk to you? Or, okay, I get it. You have Down syndrome, and that's fine, I suppose. I uh, I'll tell you what I'll do. Like, I'll see how it goes for a couple of months. Like, I'll see how it goes for a couple of weeks with you, and then I'm done with you. Like, I don't want that. I either want to, like, I want people to accept me for me, not for my syndrome. Because if it's going to come down to that, they can't get past the part, they can't get past the Down syndrome part of me, then, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to let anybody know that I have Down syndrome. Because, and that's what I'm doing already. I'm not letting anyone know. I mean, this is YouTube, right? And I'm letting, I'm talking about it, but, like, unless the girl is right for me, or, and they can see past the Down syndrome part and be like, no, I like you. It's just that I've got this to do, or I'm busy, but let's get together in a month or so. We could talk about being individually, or emotionally together. All right, just give me a month, and I'll get back to you. I, I swear, like, just give me a month to do whatever, get get fired from a job because I can't do it very well. Just give me a month, and to either get fired from a job, or get fired from something or other, or have whatever to do with my little brother, or whatever. I'll get back to you in a month. And that's what I want. Well, not, like, I mean, not to make that conversation went down, but like, but it's just an example. Like, if someone can just look past the Down syndrome, like, I don't want the video to be too long, but, like, at least I had the nerve to do this, because, like, I'm having to hide, not hide me, but my syndrome package. I just can't do it. I can't tell people, like, I live in a third world, right? Like, I don't want people to think that, oh, so I stopped going there some time ago. Because the story of me is that I've always been rejected because of something or other that's got to do with me having Down syndrome. Like, special needed this, special needed that. Down syndrome meets special athletes, special ed in high school, special this, special that. Enough is enough. I'm not Down syndrome 101. I'm Brendan Solomon. I'm Brendan freaking Solomon. Solomon. You know, like I've had enough. I'm Brendan Solomon. I am not in the like, or if I want to go way up there on a limb, I am Brendan. You know, frig you. I'm Brendan Solomon. You know, don't accept if you're not going to accept me for who I am, and you're not going to accept me because I have Down syndrome, then stay the fudge away from me. Stay the fudge away from me because I do not, you know, I don't need this. I don't need the emotional aggravation, and I don't want to be treated different. You know, I don't need, I don't want the emotion, I don't want the emotional aggravation that is, like, they're gonna, like, Down syndrome's a fine thing, but, like, Down syndrome is a very fine thing. And it's great to be born with that, but but if you're going to go through life with a box over your head or a bag on your head, but if you're going to go through life with a box on your noggin because you're afraid that people might find out that you have Down syndrome, which is what I'm not afraid of. Like, I mean, I'm not afraid of it, but I'm somewhat afraid of it because I don't want to be, dude, because I don't want to be that, you know. I don't want a Down syndrome memorial after I'm dead. I want a Brendan Solomon memorial. Like, I don't want a Down syndrome memorial after I'm dead. I want a, this guy was a terrific guy. I don't want a Down syndrome memorial after I'm dead. I want a Brendan Solomon. I want a Brendan Solomon memorial. You know, I want a very, like, I'm a person. Um, like, I'm a person. I'm not someone's Down syndrome toy, and I'm no one's toy in general, right? I, no offense, no offense there, but, like, yeah, like, I mean, like, I mean, I don't want I don't want to be dead. Like, I mean, after I'm dead, I would expect to have a memorial where everyone is remembering that of how great I was in life. You know? But if it's gonna be the other way around where, well, he was a great guy, but he always, you know, like, I guess the emblem of all my fears is that if people, um, I just don't want to be figured out that way. And to be honest, I don't want a girlfriend or even a friend that can't let past the Down syndrome part of me, because that's not who I am. I'm not Down syndrome. I'm me. And if the girlfriend or the friend doesn't accept that, and if anybody doesn't accept me, and they can't accept that, like if they can't accept, like if nobody can accept, like if people, like if no one's going to accept me for me and accept that I have Down syndrome, like if everyone's gonna, like if anybody's gonna, like if, like I want to be accepted, you know, like I want to be accepted, but not because I have Down syndrome. I want to be, you know, like I'm alright, I'm great, but if the girlfriend's gonna have to go through the, if the girlfriend's going to like look at me, or if the, you know, I don't care who it is. If people cannot accept me for me and just can't get past the Down syndrome part of me, then stay the fudge. Stay the, you know, if no one's going to respect me for who I am, like if no one's going to accept me the way I am, like it was, sorry, I'm sorry to, I'm sorry to repeat this, but if no one's going to accept me for me and accept that I have Down syndrome, and sorry, if no one's going to get, if no one is going to accept me for who I am personally, you know, so, I'm sorry to repeat it. Um, if no one's going to accept me for who I am and accept that I have Down syndrome too, then you're not worth being. Then I'm not worth. Then I'm not going to. It comes down to this, really. Like, if no one's going to accept me for who I am and accept me, if no one's going to accept me for who I, if no one's going to accept me and accept that I have Down syndrome, uh, along with that, you know, if no one's going to accept, if no one is going to accept me for me and accept my Down syndrome exterior, if you can't accept that, then stay the fudge away from me, because I know who I am, and I don't need anybody telling me that. Like, I know who I am, and for anybody to not accept that, I know who I am. I know what I want, and if, like, I know who I am here, and I know what I have. I think I ran out of things to say here, but like, I know who I am, and I don't, and I do not want anyone to tell me, like, I know who I am, And I'll be damned if anyone's gonna tell me like I know who I am here. And I'm not gonna let anybody tell me what I should and shouldn't be. You know? This guy knows who he is. And if anybody tells me different, that I'm like, yeah. So okay, this has gone a little too far, long of a video, but like, yeah, you know, I know who I am, and I don't want anyone to tell me who I'm not, because Brendan Solomon is A-okay, and yeah, I know who I am, and I'm not gonna let anybody tell me. I know who I am, and if anyone, like, you know, like on another topic of the same thing here, goodbye, you know, like, but like, yeah, I am who I am, and I do have the Down syndrome exterior, and for anybody to not accept, and if anybody does not accept me, for me, and can't get past, and doesn't know how to accept me, like, if anybody does not know how, like, I, like, I'd rather not let anybody know I have Down syndrome if they can't get past that part of me. And yeah. So anyway, this is a long video response thing here, and like, I know what it's like. You know, I know what it's like to be put down because of this and that. And again, you know, I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but if no one is going to accept me for who I am, for me, and accept that I have the Down syndrome exterior as well, you know, stay the fudge away from me. I do not want to deal with you if you can't accept that.